Welcome to the podcast. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of superfile, a tool that's making waves among developers and tech enthusiasts. Have you ever found installing new software cumbersome? Well, superfile aims to simplify that process for users across different operating systems. Let's start with installation. It's designed to be user-friendly, which I think is pretty essential in today's fast-paced tech world. If you're on Mac OS or Linux, you can get started with a straightforward bash command. Just imagine, within moments, you can have superfile up and running. For Windows users, there's a PowerShell script that does the heavy lifting. Easy, right? Now, speaking of installation, that got me thinking. How many of us have experienced the frustration of installing software only to find out it didn't work properly? With superfile, they seem to have this covered. The supported systems include Linux, Mac OS, and Windows, though it's worth noting that Windows support isn't fully there yet. Once installed, you're greeted by an array of functionalities. It seems there's a tutorial section to help you navigate superfile's features. And guess what? There are plugins and themes too. If you love customizing your work environment, you'll appreciate that aspect. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of personalization, right? But here's where it gets interesting. The hotkeys. There's a little note for Vim users to change the default hotkey configurations, which is such a thoughtful touch. It shows they're considering the preferences of different user groups. This brings up a question. How often do developers think about other user preferences in their designs? Now, we can't ignore the community aspect. Superfile encourages contributions and feedback, which brings people together. It's not just a tool. It's a growing community of developers striving to improve it for everyone. Have you ever contributed to an open source project? It can be a fantastic way to learn and connect with others in the tech field. And before we wrap up, let's touch on troubleshooting. We've all been there. You install something and it doesn't work as expected. But Superfile seems to offer troubleshooting guides, which is a real lifesaver. Whether you're uninstalling on Mac OS, Linux, or Windows, they even provide scripts to help you cleanly remove the software if it's not what you needed. To summarize, Superfile is all about simplifying software installation, enhancing user experience with customizable themes and plugins, and fostering community through shared contributions. It's remarkable how a tool can transform our interaction with technology, don't you think? So tell me, what are your thoughts on tools like Superfile? Do you think simplicity and community are crucial in software development today? I'd love to hear your insights. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep exploring and experimenting in the world of tech.